Good evening, Town Board and residents. My name is Calvin Rugg, and I live at 1107 Sunrise Boulevard. And first, I would like to say thank you for tabling the resolution last time to give yourself more time to think about it. Also, I'd like to say, as you can see, it's allowed the residents to gather some more support and to think about this more. Mr. Brick brought up a great point before, that what was submitted is a concept plan and that site items may change. However, what will not change is that the building site will occupy 179 Lawndale and the other associated properties. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm more of a four-dimensional thinker, not a two-dimensional thinker. So seeing the site plan for me just doesn't do it for me, I guess. So what I did was I actually went to CVS's website and researched some local CVS's to better understand what a CVS on Four Corners may look like, because they're all different in some respects. They actually have a neat little feature. You can research drive-thrus in a certain area. So I put in our zip code and found that there's about 25 CVS's between Queensbury, Cobleskill, East Greenbush, and Carroll. And so what I'd like to do is provide you with some pictures that I took of these CVS's, if that's okay.
Yes, you may.
I'm guessing that's okay.
Yes, you may. Just make sure you give the town clerk a copy.
Okay. There's one, and then
That's right.
only 3 cards. Sorry, I don't have enough for everyone in the audience. So the first image is a site plan of the store in Latham. This store is approximately the same size of the store that's proposed here. What you notice about this store, and one thing I should mention too in doing my research, is that of those 25 stores, none of those stores border a residential neighborhood on 2 sides where they have a drive-through. I found somewhere they border a residential neighborhood on 1 side. So this is kind of seems like a new thing from the information I can understand. So, as I mentioned, the first store was the one on Route 9 in Latham, and I took 3 images that you'll see keyed in further along. And then the second store is the one that's located on State Street, close to Balltown Road, by the Mohawk Commons. So, image 1, it's a pretty nice, pleasing image to some people. It's the CVS, which you see from the front. This may or may not look like the proposed store, because we didn't see any 4D images. The second image is actually what somebody might call the backside, but to us, the residents of the area, this is the front side from Lawndale Avenue. So in this image, on the site plan, there's no trees, and there's a dumpster enclosure which is on the site plan and is encroaching into the setback areas that's proposed. The third image is actually a view of a CVS, the one on State Street. This is what could be the view from, say, Lawndale and Vinewood. One thing that you'll note there is they've got some very mature trees that separate the building from the house there. The fourth image is a picture of the dumpster enclosure, the standard dumpster enclosure, which is, what we're going to see when we go down Lawndale Avenue. And then finally, the last image, image 5, is the State Street one again, and that's the image of the loading dock, which we'll see from Curry Road or possibly Lawndale as well. So, thank you.
Hello. Hi, Erin Kearney. I live with my boyfriend at 14 Lawndale Ave. I've actually lived in Rotterdam my entire life, so I know this isn't the first time that something like this has happened, but I would just like to remind you of other times. I recall when I was younger, they wanted to put a Walmart over on Chelmont side, where my parents live, and the majority of the residents there had opposed that issue. And the same thing as far as when they wanted to put the Walgreens where the Capitol Plaza used to be. I actually used to dance there. at Farr's Dance Studio. So I just wanted to remind you of these times, how everyone really, well, I don't want to say everyone, I guess that's probably not accurate. But the majority of the people affected by these issues opposed the proposals, and I ask you to please reject this one. Thanks.